It was at this moment the AQR knew. He fucked up.
Shagwagon down!
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of To The Gamers. I'm the Poindexter.
I'm the scuba diving turquoise Shagwagon. The one, the only, the AQR.
Alright guys, so our first topic today is about Mafia 3. We have some pretty good rumors coming in suggesting that we might actually see the game at E3 this year. We've heard that Rick, however you say his last name, Pasqualone or something like that, he was a voice actor in the previous Mafia games, 1 and 2, and he said that he might have some news here soon. This was a post that he linked on Twitter. Also, we know that it could possibly be taking place in Louisiana. That's like the big news right now, which is awesome because it's during that time period, you know, like Louisiana had like its own little thing going. You know, most time you think New York and such, well, it just so happens down here in the dirty South we have some shit going on too, you know what I'm saying? I'm a huge fan of the Mafia games. Also, like, I enjoyed the Godfather series too. Like, they were based off the movies. Like, I played those games, man. Like, I mastered them. I took over all the rackets. I mean, I had the shit going. Like, I enjoy those style of games. I'm really hoping we get to see it.
Yeah, it's for me. I haven't played one, but this is gonna be pretty good. You know, played LA Noire, and I like that style of game, and I think this is gonna be better. Also, we're probably gonna see the new gen into like the Slim model. I've been reading about this, not too much, and I personally think this is that time. You know, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One have been out long enough for us to see that new Slim. So I mean, I'm ready for that. I think if we do see that, we'll see a bigger hard drive and all this, because you know, 500 gigs sounded like a lot at first, but in reality it can only hold a certain amount of games. So I'm thinking now we'll see it maybe at E3, and by next holidays we'll definitely get that release.
Yeah, and there's nothing like when you buy a brand new game on disc and have to install the entire damn thing on there, then you have absolutely no room left. So then, when you go and buy your new game, you have to delete some of your old shit, and you can't go back and play all that re-download. It's a hassle. I think with the Slim models, we will see like maybe a terabyte in hard drive.
That's what I'm
like,
thinking, a good terabyte.
You know, like maybe it just make it a little sleeker. I mean, because the PS4, I know for sure the
I think the
PS4
way
is
it's
kind of
shaped,
slim.
it's got that, you know, like that up slant, and I
Like
think
the
it'll just
angle.
be flattened. And I think personally it's gonna look like the PS2 Slim. I really do. Like, that's just what I envision it.
Yeah, and with Microsoft bringing out the new Halo 5, you know how they like to do edition consoles.
Yeah,
we
like
might see a Halo 5 edition console as well, like, you know, and a like modded out looking controller, you know.
That's what I'm thinking they're gonna do. I think the first Slim we see with the Xbox One will be a Halo 5 themed Slim for the holidays. I think it comes out December 31st, so you know, maybe January, right there in December, we will see the first Slim of the Xbox One and possibly the PlayStation 4.
Also, Assassin's Creed Syndicate was streamed yesterday. There's a bunch of trailers up. We posted one ourselves that, you know, we cut it and added some music to try to make it a little bit more exciting, you know, than, you know, most people. It's kind of just a fucking trailer. One of my main issues that I've had, the developer came out and talked to Game Informer and said that there was not going to be any multiplayer. Now, before everybody gets, you know, shit hits the fan when I say this, let me explain. I'm glad there's not really going to be co-op. Okay? Like, and I know that's probably not an unpopular opinion as well, but I enjoyed Black Flag. I enjoyed the way that the first player, like the story mode was so good, there was so much to do, but then I'm a big fan of the competitive multiplayer, you know, like Manhunt.
Probably one of the best games.
I would rather play Manhunt, you know, and have something that takes a little bit of skill, and it's not just running around getting kills, it's about how you get the kills. You know, you get more points for doing it with style. That was fun for me, and instead of it being like, you know, in Call of Duty and stuff like that, it's who can get the most fucking kills. You know, like when you play Domination, you know, there's always that guy sitting in the back of the map,
and you actually learn, like, there's something
off.
new every day on Assassin's Creed. Like, you learn,
it's
like,
like,
oh, you can do this, you can do this.
And I like how you have like certain characters. I don't know.
I know
like
they're busy. I just think right now, I think it's a good thing. I think it's bad that I can't play that, but at the same time, like, you know, their company, Ubisoft, is like super busy right now, like with all these Tom Clancy games and all that good stuff. So maybe like a good story mode for Assassin's Creed will be a really good thing.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, the story delivers. I hope it delivers like previous Assassin's Creed games. Like, it's kind of been like, the first one comes out, everybody's excited, and it's like, it was alright. Then 2 comes out, and everybody's like, oh, we loved it. 3 comes out, and they're like, it's okay. Then Black Flag, you know, and Brotherhood, all these things, people were it's like, it's an up and down thing for Assassin's Creed,
and
really.
Exactly.
Like, but
the first eye opener for me, like when I watched that trailer, was the scenery. Right away, the time period, I was like, it's back, you know.
The combat It looks like they're bringing it
like
a
super
little,
fast,
yeah.
like-
It's fast paced. It's real up close and personal. You know, it's like you're fighting with short knives, you know, and like short swords, and you have like your hidden blade, and then you also have like brass knuckles and shit like that. Like that's gonna be awesome.
Other thing that I think, you know, like we seen and stuff was like, what are those, chariots or whatever?
Oh
They're
yeah,
riding
with the
those.
chariots.
But here's what I think is gonna be crazy. What I hate about Assassin's Creed, you might love, is when you see that enemy and you have to chase them down and you have to go over and over and over, and it's like you get pissed off. So I think you're gonna be on chariots doing that. It's just gonna suck.
I personally, like, I hate those kind of things. The time period, let's touch on that. Like, that is, alright, in my opinion, that is probably the best time period other than Black Flag, just for the simple fact that I like that age. I like pirates and stuff like that. That's why I enjoyed the Wind Waker so much too, was, you know, there was pirates, you were on the ocean, like shit like that's cool to me. But also this time period, you had like Jack the Ripper, you had I think his name was Joseph Bell. He was the reason we have like CSI and stuff.
Yeah,
He was
exactly.
actually who Sherlock Holmes was based after. Like he was renowned as the greatest detective, you know. He was just a professor, but he brought science to crime solving. So, you know, like big things were happening. Everything was becoming industrialized. It was like we went straight from medieval, like swords and stuff, to now it's like you got factories, and like it's going to be an exciting time period. And in most aspects of it, it was a bunch of slums. You know, that's why you're gonna see all the gangs and stuff like that, because that's mainly what it was run off. You know,
Exactly.
like
I think this could be like, this game could come out and it could be huge. It can pull like Assassin's Creed back. Holy balls of cannabis! My town hall is almost upgraded, my wizard tower, and my mortars.
God dog. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down there at the bottom. If you'd like more content like this, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. And this is To The Gamers.